Yesterday, the police completed an operation in Faux-a-Chaud ending in a number of arrests and recovery of illegal items. 7 persons were arrested and an AR-15 stand, with dozens of AR-15 rounds capable of penetrating light armor such as body armor, the bulletproof glass, and armored vehicles were recovered.
Yesterday, the Rslpf, we continue our efforts as it relates to curbing gun violence and drug-related offences in and around the city of Castries. And we had another operation at Faux-a-Chaud yesterday on environs. At the completion of that operation, 7 individuals were arrested at Faux-a-Chaud for possession of firearm, possession of ammunition. Also, we were able to search some abandoned houses in that area and recovered 30 rounds of 5.56 ammunition, that's AR-15 rounds. And those ammunition were light armor piercing rounds. So this is how serious this thing is getting as it relates to gun violence in St. Lucia. Also, a stand for compatible with an AR-15 was also recovered, and a magazine.
In Wilson's yard, the police executed an arrest warrant for an individual who failed to pay bail and a drug-related offense. In a separate case, the Rslpf executed an international warrant by arresting an individual in Odsa who will be extradited to Martinique to be charged and tried in court.
2 other individuals were arrested. One was arrested at Wilton's yard on a commitment warrant for a drug fine not paid, and another individual by the name of Yannick Gustav of Odsa was arrested on an international warrant of arrest for crimes committed in Martinique. And he has been arrested and he will be taken before the court, and he will be facing an extradition to Martinique so he could be charged for those armed robberies that he committed in Martinique.
Inspector Matthew extends his gratitude to the officers who helped to make these operations a success. He also issued a stern warning to the persons proliferating criminal activity in St. Lucia.
Well, as you know that we as members of the Royal Police Force, and I would like to commend my officers who go out there daily and put in their best foot forward. We cannot allow crime to continue running our country. We must do something about it because crime affects everything. It affects our tourism sector. It affects persons going out on the daily basis, conducting business in town. The amount of robberies we have in the city of Castries. And we'll send a strong message to the persons who are committing those offenses. You need to stop. And if you don't stop, we're going to come for you and we're going to deal with it the right way. All right, we're not going to take advantage of anybody. There are ways and means of dealing with persons who commit crime, and this is what we're doing.
His gratitude extends further to members of the public. He encourages greater use of the 555 police hotline to give crime tips anonymously to the Rslpf. Alternatively, the Rslpf crime hotline app can be used.
To the members of the public, we want to thank you for sharing information with us, which is vital, which is helping us in solving some of these crimes and recovering some of those illegal weapons and drugs. We want to tell you that we're here for you. We're willing to put up that fight, and we just want to ask them to continue using the 555 hotline. All right? We cannot allow crime to take over our country.
These successes are indicative of the diligence and dedication of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, especially of the Guns, Narcotics and Firearms Unit, to the safety of St. Lucia, and to our partnership with France and its Overseas Department of Martinique to bring justice beyond state borders. For Choice News Now, I am Cianna Dalsan.